Hello everybody. How you doing tonight? I hope that answer is reminiscent. And that comes by the fact that I've just had a conversation and it was a lot of reminiscing in there, going back to many years ago. So, welcome to Tracy Creating. I am Tracy, and throughout this video, may you be inspired, learn something new, or simply relax while you're watching. Just getting my gloves on. And opening up the chat box so I can see who comes in to say hello and what's happening and any questions. So we're going to start with a quick rundown of what we're going to use. So we're going to use the liquid gold. I've already shaken it up a little. Got that ball loose. And Jacquard Pinata inks. So this one is chili pepper, lime green, rainforest green, and a little bit of, maybe not, the Sunbright yellow. There we go. Now it focuses. Moving those off to the side and taking the lids off as I do so that they're all ready to go. Bonjour, Celine. How are you? I just got crumbs from around the top of my bottle there, so I'll just watch where I actually take the lids off. We're also going to be using Trevian Mercy. That's awesome. Okay. All right. So, yes, Yupo paper for this one. Oh, focus. Thank you. So this is acid-free, 200 GSM, and tonight we're going up to A3. So the last couple of Yupo papers that I used were A4, and so I thought, we're going to go large because this is going to be a piece that I am going to cut up. It's going to be used further down the track, and yeah, it was just that this topic came up and I thought, why not? This is what I'm going to do tonight. And so it's a Christmas theme. Now I know it's only August, but that's a big but. I have just had a conversation with the best neighbor ever, and we were talking about how we've suddenly come, Christmas has been on both our minds completely separately, but we've both thought of things. She's focused on her Christmas now, I'm focused on mine. They have a similarity in the middle, and how does it get any better than that? So let's make sure you've got all that paper in there. Awesome. Yeah, so I knew that I wanted to do alcohol ink tonight. So this is my isopropyl alcohol in this one, and this one, and this one. So this for a spritzer bottle, big amounts of alcohol, smaller amounts of alcohol. So that is there. I use 100% isopropyl alcohol. And in this little one here with the yellow lid, this is a DIY blending solution, and it's approximately 50 mils of isopropyl alcohol and 6 drops of pure vegetable glycerin. This is 100%, and for something not very expensive in such a big bottle, you only use like the tiniest amount of drops. So okay, put that aside. So all right, clean up all those bits. All right, so get to it. I have thought about drips. I'll put that back over here. So to start off with, I'll use a larger amount of alcohol. No, I won't. Okay, sorry about that. Chop and change. So I'm going to use, that's why my colours are red and green for Christmas. And the yellow is in there to give a slightly lighter shade of green throughout. So that's what I was thinking with that one. So we'll start by adding some drops, just wherever they land. Might go through and add some of the chili pepper before I add any more green. Put that in there. So unfortunately I only have the one red colour, so I might have to keep it ultra concentrated to make sure that we have varying shades. So now we'll put some rainforest green. Not as much. And then possibly add in some yellow on top of that, on top of that. I really am hoping that the yellow stays on top of the green and doesn't make the red orange, because it's a very orangey red to begin with. So let's see. So I just want those to dry off a little bit as they are. So I'm just going to use the heat gun a little bit to set that. Hello, hello, how are you going? Hello, Jelly Bean. How are you? Back to focus. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do with this one, as I've done in another one, is grab some tape. I'm just going to use regular masking tape because it doesn't need to hold, and it doesn't need to, well, it does need to hold. But I'm just going to put some in the corners where I can come back later on and just touch it up with a little bit of colour. A little bit in the corner there. because now I'm going to use some of these little lids that I use that come off my tube paints and pop it under this end of the board, which you can't see. Okay. So lift up this bit. So this is a canvas board that I've just covered in a plastic rubbish bin liner. So you can see those underneath, and put that there. It just gives it a little slope. Excuse me. Okay. So it looks like I might have a fingerprint somewhere here in the camera. It's awfully foggy in that section. So one moment. It's a little bit better, but it's still... That's okay. There we go. Alright, so now we've got the awesome colours down, and you can tell the red, the greens, the different shades, thanks to the yellow as well. So we'll start off by using some straight isopropyl alcohol and running it along the edge. Hopefully it will catch some colour and drag it down. So while it's still running, that looks cool. I'm going to pick it back up a bit, bring it back, and back down again. That looks pretty awesome. So I don't think we can come back from that, so we'll have to just let it flow. Trolls. What do you mean, trolls? Okay. Just see how far that can go. It's still running. Oh, that looks fun. The hair. Oh, troll dolls. Oh dear. Look at that. We've got the end bit there where it's starting to build up. And that is really cool, but it's not staying like that. Just need to wipe off some of these. Try and avoid the sideways lines and try and keep them vertical. And also this section here. Try and encourage that to flow straight. So it's starting to evaporate. That's awesome. And the colours turned out really cool, but I'm actually going to do more. I like that, don't we? Okay, so I might just give that a quick blast with the heat gun. See how the lines softened up a little bit as well at the same time? And so now we're going to do that again. But we're going to come back even further into these other colours as well. So, this bottle is getting low. Sorry about that. I'll just empty some of the contents from my squirt bottle into there. Oops, I made a big mess. That might flow onto my painting. It is. Right there. Sorry. Alright. So now we'll do that. Add that row up here. I won't add any more in that section. Bring it back a little bit. Bit more down. Holding it up. Now I'm actually going to try and capture some areas that need a little bit of encouragement, like here. Oops, and there. That's the only thing with this bottle. It just blurts out. There we go. Here. Bring some back. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about with the red. It wouldn't stay red. But this is looking good for a background. Couple of stubborn spots in here. And there. Back down the other way. Nice super tilt. Ooh, this is cool. Yay. All right, so I just want to encourage this bit a little bit more. So try and come up from here. See if we can get those colours to run with a little bit of extra red. Awesome. Back this way a little bit. Now this is, like I said before, this is crazy. Well, it kind of seems crazy having like Christmas themed plans this early in the year. But one of the things was, you know, why not? With the year we've had, why not? Oh dear, ouch. Sorry, excuse me. Oop. Those there, so I'll use the blending solution option here. Get those ones to move. Go again with the super tilt. Hello, Patricia. How are you doing? Okay. So I think I'm pretty satisfied with the current status here. If we bring it back, a little bit of movement, not a lot. I like that it's creating some drip lines where there aren't previous drip lines. I might just hold this for a moment. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It really does help. And you know, if you click the bell next to the subscribe button and select all, you'll be notified whenever I have new videos come out, or if I post on my community tab or go live. And it's absolutely amazing to be able to do this and talk to people across the world and share what I love doing. There we go. Whew. It's quite stinky too. Right. So I'm just going to dry it off a little bit. And alright, so I can take these out now, lay it down flat, and have a little bit of a play. So with this, what I wanted to do was, generally when I think of Christmas, I think green and red and gold. Now I know that some of my colours have not overly worked out ideal, but we're still going to use it, and I think it'll look amazing for what I need it for, or what I plan to do with it. So that's going to be cutting up for cards, cutting up for labels, tags, anything like that. And yeah, so why not get ahead, get organized. And so now we can add the gold. So our liquid gold. Do you use inks with resin? Patricia, I don't. I have seen many that put inks in resin, and I've seen them add resin to the top. Inks to the top of a piece and blow it out, and has some amazing effects. I have done petri dishes. Not for a long time though. And I was actually thinking about one for tonight. So, yeah. Do you do fluid art, Patricia? Just a small amount into the cup here. So I can put the lid back on this one and not worry about spilling it or anything like that. I always try and wipe off the bottle. So just do my best to keep it tidy from the drips. So one of the things I thought about were a bit of baubles. So in that thought, I'm going to, yes, you can see here, dip a little bit out onto this plastic. Use this previously used shot glass cup and do some decorations. Cool. You can't really see that in the light. Okay. Let's go. That one was bigger. Put one there. So a ring of gold. 5 gold rings. Okay. Okay, where are you? Patricia, I am in Queensland. I am southeast Queensland. Where are you? I noticed you're a learner, had a few failures. Oh, trust me, it happens. But I keep trying for perfection. Oh, Patricia, Melbourne. Oh my gosh, please. I hope you're well and safe. Yeah, that is awesome. One of the things I would recommend for you, especially if, in your own words, you keep striving for perfection, I'm sure they're not as much of a failure as you might think. But let yourself go. Give yourself permission to just play, have fun. I know I've said that often in my videos because it's true. Sometimes we get so caught up in what we think we should do or what, it doesn't look like somebody else's looks or something like that. But just play. Yep, staying inside, awesome. Glad to hear it. Patricia, mistakes are proof that you're trying. Yes, and trust me, they are. Yeah, just let yourself be free. Just play. We forget to play too. If you think about a child and all those wondrous things they see in a day, because they haven't seen it before. Whereas we're all a little bit older, we've seen it before. But we forget to look at things through those amazing, wondrous eyes that our children, grandchildren, anyone that they see. And it really is a great reminder. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I like how that you can really see the gold there and there. So, a couple of other things. I did get a stick out to run some stick lines through. So, I'm going to dip that straight into my mix here and give it a little bit of a stir, because I could feel that on the bottom was a little thicker than on the top. He-woo. Hello? I now have a 3-year-old grandson living with us, such a sweetie. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. So I'm still not I haven't worked out the full effect of this and how to do it amazing, but that's what I'm here doing. I'm just going to roll with it. I want these little wispy type lines and jagged bits. Not as jagged as they're coming out, but that's okay. Try and roll the stick. I wonder if dragging instead of pulling may work better. A little bit. Watching him to react to new things keeps me young. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, we'll try one through this way. Just moving the stick. Some little lines. And because they are patchy like this, once I cut this up for cards, you wouldn't really know that that section was a full drag line. And okay, I want to do something a little different now. So we've done the ring of the cup, rim, sorry. There you go. I see little faces in the circle smiling. Oh, it's awesome. I love that. I also got these out. These are the eyelash wax applicators. So I'm going to do some dots, maybe. That looks awesome. Oh, please, my grandkids are exhausting, makes you feel old. Just so you know, everyone, that's my mother. And your grandkids are awesome. Let me tell you that. But yes, I'm sure they are exhausting. You've been a bit cheeky tonight. Okay, so you can see these. They look like little Christmas drops. Random. Doesn't even matter. Like I could do on this side a whole bunch clustered together. And then, oops, got a bit carried away there. And leave these ones scattered sparingly, because once it's all finished, it won't really matter. So, in there, couple there, couple more over here, and then that'll be it. Oh, I love how this is turning out. So if you think you've got an event coming up, you're going to have birthdays, anything, you know, like you're not actually set out to do a specific pour, you could just do this kind of thing on one piece and plan to cut it up like this section. That could be one thing. These ones, something else. So, and it's yours that do it to you. I'm sure. Yep, but annoying. Enjoying. Not annoying, no. Dots in circles. Yes. Do you want me to do in the circles or dot in a circle? Because I did this once before and it looked really pretty, where I dotted around the rim. So it partially, as it spread, it kind of made the rim. I did this with alcohol ink last time. Not this liquid gold, but we can see how it comes out. That's one there. I can't see the back. Okay, lift it up. And it looks like a little, not that you can see. Give me a second. A little bit of fun. Now in a room with dots. Wow. Okay, inner rim. Inner rim with dots on another one. Okay. Do you mean like going inside? Let's do this one. Can't really see that very well. Wow, I'm loving it watching you did outside, now do inside rim. I can't. You setting me a challenge? Alright. So there's something here. I gotcha. I've got you, Patricia. I really do. I'm going to have to stand up for this one. It's just sitting beside me. Okay, ready? On the inside. I'll try and go as quick as I can. Oh, I shifted. It's okay, but it's doing the same thing. It's magic. Oops. I'm going to go with whatever's there because that's really awkward. But let's see what it looks like. Ta-da! How's that? Looks like a clock with that line going through it. I'm going to put another one there. I'm going to disguise that line with another ring. Both looks good. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Clock face. Yes, I know, but I didn't actually like the clock face. It does. I was thinking the same. I know, but I think that's going to look amazing. And great to have some different size circles. Oops, missed part of that one. Going to go over it and I was hoping I got that joined. Alright, so that's just about it for tonight. That's just about it for this. I'll set it aside. Work on some other projects. Like Christmas decorations. Use an egg ring. That's an option. Absolutely. I'd like to flick it, but I can't actually see a paintbrush that I could use to flick some splatters, but I think there's enough going on. I do see quite a blank spot over there, so I will try and do that. Yeah, we're good. Pretty happy with that, how that turns out. Now this looks like a gold plated rim. So That's my open cup for when I do an open cup pour. Alrighty. Now I know it looks like a lot of chaos because you've got all the drips everywhere. So let's just peel it up. Just try and put a little colour in that corner from underneath here. Put a little colour in that corner. Not that it really matters. So just hold it up for a second. That down and that down. There we go. So I'd like to say thank you so much for being here. This has been fun and crazily getting ready for Christmas. But seriously, please give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and share it with others who might also appreciate it. That's really awesome and a fantastic way to support us artists and creators here on YouTube. So we'll come down, we'll have a close-up, and then we will say goodnight. And it looks like, you know, nice chatting. More squiggles on right. More squiggles like these ones. I don't think. Let me see if I still have liquid. I still do have liquid. Like these squiggles. They kind of look crackled, which is sort of what I was hoping for. Wanted that to. There we go. Yep. Alrighty. Good night, sweet dreams. And Pretty, thank you very much. And Giselle, hello. How you going? Beautiful, just caught tail end of this, but we'll definitely try it. Love the colours. Thank you so much. I'm getting ready for Christmas already. And so I chose Christmas, red and greens, and added the gold for its bling. So just in time for the close-up though, Giselle, so that's awesome. The left looks brighter, shining more. That is due to the lighting. So, there we go. All right. Love the bling. Thank you, Giselle. Okay, so let's try and keep the light reflecting. So this side. So random dots, random rings, random squiggles, different sizes, inside cup. Ah. Going down. This one was outside around the cup. Let's see. Okay. More squiggles. So you can see how different sections, it doesn't matter that it's all on one piece of Yupo paper, because they can each give like incredible pieces all on their own. Well, that's a good shot. I might leave you there. So, alrighty. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. Please leave a comment below on what you think about getting ready for Christmas in August. If you're watching the replay. So, alright, I hope you found some inspiration, education, or relaxation during that video. And yeah, so please, when you're out there at the moment, stay in if you can, but if you have to go out, please take care. And from myself always, be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.